Welcome all. In this video, we discuss classical encryption technique. Classical encryption techniques consist symmetric cyber model, substitution technique, transmission technique, rotor machines, steganography. And first of all, symmetric encryption is a form of crypto system in which encryption and decryption are performed using the same key. Which means when we converting a plain text message into cybertext, you simply called the process is encryption. The same we can done that cybertext to plain text, we call it as a decryption. In these symmetric models or symmetric encryption, we using the same key both encryption and decryption, so that this model called symmetric encryption model. Type of attacks in this symmetric encryption technique have encryption algorithm oriented, that is cryptanalysis, and then brute force approach. Brute force approach, which was involved trying all possibility to broken the plain text. In this traditional cybertrickery method, having a substitution and transmission technique that was represented in 2.2 and 2.3. Simply in this substitution techniques, the character and bits of a plain text will replaced by some other elements. Here in this transmission technique, the elements are rearranged. We laterly discuss these things in a clear manner. After that, in 2.4 it will represent as a rotor machines. Rotor machine is a pre-computer hardware used to calculating the substitution techniques in computers. Steganography is a very important technique. Is used to hiding a secret message with a larger one, and behind of them we hiding a message through the image or some other thing. The concept is called steganography. So our aim is focusing the symmetric cyber model in this video. So before going to symmetric cyber model, we look at back on basic terminology there. We know that plain text is on original message to be encrypted, and then cybertext is that encrypted message. Encybering or encryption is called the process of converting a plain text into cybertext. So encryption algorithm performing that encryption. The encryption algorithm having the methodology of converting a plain text into cybertext. There is two inputs in there. One is plain text, you know very well, the original message, and a secret key. The key used to converting the plain text into cybertext. And we continue with deciphering and decryption. It's a recovery of plain text from cybertext. So recovering a plain text from cybertext. Decryption algorithm performing a decryption operation. That is, we receiving secondary and at the receiver end as a cybertext. We performing that cybertext with the secret key and getting that original plain text. That process is called a decryption algorithm. Secret key in this symmetric algorithm, same key used for encryption and decryption. So also know that it's a symmetric key, a conventional algorithm, or a single key algorithm. These are the another name of here. In continuation, cyber or cryptographic system is a scheme for encryption and decryption is called a cryptographic system. Cryptography means science of studying cybers. It's a study of studying cybers. Cryptanalysis is a science of studying attacks against cryptographic system. And we know that cryptology is cryptography plus cryptanalysis, we call the cryptology. Cybers in this symmetric cyber, we very well discussed in our earlier, same key used for encryption and decryption. So it have conventional algorithm, other name is as a conventional algorithm, is very important. We remember that symmetric key, conventional algorithm, or single key, all are representing a symmetric key. Block cyber encryption of plain text at typically 64 or 128 bit. Stream cyber, we have encrypt data 1 bit or 1 bit at a time. Asymmetric cybers means it's opponent to symmetric cyber. That is, we use a different key, one for encryption and one for decryption. Symmetric cyber model have 5 integrand. These 5 things is very important considering to that symmetric keys. Plain text, this is original intelligible message or data that is fed into the algorithm as input. Second one is an encryption algorithm. The encryption algorithm performs various substitution and transformation on the plain text. Secret key, the secret key is also input to the encryption algorithm. The key is a value independent of the plain text and of the algorithm. the algorithm will produce a different output depending on the specific key being used at a time. The exact substitution and transformations performed by the algorithm depend on the key. Ciphertexts, this is scrambled message produces output. With the help of secret key, we apply it into the plain text, then the result we getting a ciphertext, that is encrypted text. It depends on the plain text and secret key. What type of secret key we chosen for an plain text given on a message. Two different keys will produce two different ciphertext. The ciphertext is apparently random stream of data and it stands on unintelligible. Then fifth one is a decryption algorithm. This is essentially the encryption algorithm runs in reverse. That is what are the process we use for encrypting, that is converting a plain text into ciphertext. It would be the reversible process. So here we taken a ciphertext and we derived at plain text. Symmetric cyber models look like that. We inputting a plain text as an input and applying a secret key shared by the sender and recipient. Both in this symmetric key algorithm, before transmission, the sender and receiver very know well about their keys. Using that key, the sender mad and producing a ciphertext. After that, the receiver using his very well known key for decryption and retrieving that message as a plain text in that receiver side. Symmetric key encryption algorithm, we already discussed that. The algorithm is called conventional secret key or single key. Whatever it is you represent for symmetric encryption. Sender and recipient share a common key. All classical encryption algorithms are symmetrics. The only type of cybers prior to the invention of asymmetric key cyber in 1970s, it is most usually used in the traditional system, symmetric key encryption. When representing that mathematical sum of symmetric encryption, we well know about that elements. If X for plain text, Y for ciphertext, and key represent the secret key, E represent encryption algorithm, D represent the decryption algorithm. Both E and E are known to public. In this symmetric algorithm, we know that encryption and decryption using the same key, so publicly the keys are known. If we want to derive Y, that is ciphertext in the sense, it is encryption of secret key of X, that is EK of X, or Y equal to encryption of K comma X. Here K represent the secret key, then you know very well that mathematical equation X equal to decryption of key of Y, or X equal to decryption of key comma that Y represent the ciphertext. Symmetric encryption. Two requirements is needed for secure symmetric encryption algorithm. A strong encryption algorithm one, and second thing, secret key known only sender and receiver. Here sender and receiver using that same key that was kept in that conference, then only the algorithm gets success. Assume encryption algorithm is known, implies a secure channel to distribute the key. We need a secure channel. The keys are known very well. The parties are exchanging, that is sender and receiver exchanging their key. Then the secure channel is needed. If it is channel is secure, no one knows the key except from the sender and receiver, then the symmetric algorithm is perfectly for secure transmission. Model of conversion crypto system. We see that message source, we using that encryption algorithm, we refer some terms related to cryptanalysis. So cryptanalysis placing here in between of encryption algorithm to decryption algorithm. And then key source, with the help of key source, we producing the original plaintext into decryption. And then when transmitting that secure channel, we got exact algorithmic conversion here. Cryptographic system are characterized along three independent dimensions. We can taken that cryptography in that independent dimensions. We have three dimensions types of encryption operation used. Totally there's a three operation. Very familiar is substitution and transmission. Third one here I am represented as a product. Number of key used, single key or private, or two key. In the case we say that single key in the sense symmetric algorithm, two key in the sense asymmetric algorithm. Way in which plaintext is processed. When we process as a block or stream, that represent that terms. Cryptanalysis objective is to recover a plaintext of a ciphertext. So cryptanalysis do that process in the way of encrypted algorithm. Here the Kirchhoff principle, the advisory knows all the detail about the crypto system except the secret key. We representing the two approaches that earlier. Brute force attack, brute force approach, using all possible type of attacks. In non brute force attack, in the sense cryptanalytic attack, properly they move with that encrypted algorithm. There should be a comparison. Brute force attack try every key to decipher the cybertext, that is finding that plain text. On average need try half of all possible time needed proportional to the key of the space. For example, when you taken the key size of 32, the number of alternatives needed simply 2 power 32, 4.3 into 10 to the power 9. Time record at 1 decryption, that is 1 microsecond, 2 power 32 microsecond is 35.9. Time record at 10 power 6 decryption microsecond, in the sense 2.15 milliseconds. If it is the key size getting larger, the time almost go larger, that is 56, in the sense you have here as a 10.1 hour. Of course, you have all the alphabetic of 26 characters, 6.4 into 10 to the power 10 to the power 6, yes, we needed. There should be possible attacks here. So if you do that cybertext only attack, the cryptanalysis know the encryption algorithm and cybertext to be decoded. If it is the attack needed to know the plain text, in the sense they know that the encryption algorithm, cybertext to be decoded, one or more plain cybertext formed with the same secret key, and chosen plain text attacks needed and the knowledge needed from the cryptanalysis, in the sense encryption algorithm, cybertext to be decoded, plain text message chosen by the cryptanalysis together with its corresponding cybertext generated with the same key. I am like to detailedly incorporate this table in this category of cryptanalysis attack. We may get some clear information regarding that. May be classified by how much information needed by the attacker. This same type of attack be classified by the needed information point of view. We get the type of divisional cybertext only attack, known plain text attack, chosen plain text attack, chosen cybertext attack, and chosen text attack. Here cybertext only attack, the purpose is to we find that cybertext, then a cybertext C, what is the plain text M? We know that cybertext, we want to find that plain text, and encryption scheme is completely insecure if it cannot resist cybertext only attack. Known plain text attack, we have M1C1. Here M1 is representing that plain text, M1C1, M2C2, MKC3, and a new cybertext C. What is the plain text of C? And then what is the secret key in use? Chosen plain text attack having the type of relationship. Here we discussing some detailed information regarding that security in this symmetric key algorithm. Computational security, an encryption scheme is computationally secure. When we set to be it is computationally secure, the cost of breaking the cyber exceeds the value of information. The time required to break the cyber exceeds the lifetime of information, which means in this computational attack, an attacker take the time to broken a particular cybertext exceed its value, that is somewhat he investing money or something is greater than that meaning of that greater than that the value of information, the attack is said to be on computational security. Of course, in particular message will be known in within a time, within a period. Then attacker takes time than that expected time, it should be the computational security. And unconditional security, no matter how much of computer power or time is available, the cyber cannot be broken since the cybertext provide insufficient information to uniquely determine the corresponding cyber. So all cyber we have examined are not unconditionally secure. Classical cyber methods, plain text is used as a sequence of elements, bits or characters. We know that classical cybers we have three methods. One is substitution cyber, transmission cyber, and product cyber. Substitution cyber is replacing each element of the plain text with another element. So here replacing one letter by another letter. In this transmission, you other name we called as a permutation. In this permutation, we rearranging the order of an element. Particularly if an element is presented in the second position, we changing it to fifth or sixth, something like that. Product cyber using multiple stage of substitution and transmission. So These are the information we discuss under symmetric key, that is symmetric cyber model. And then in our next video, we discuss substitution techniques in detail. I hope that you will get some idea regarding symmetric cyber model. Thank you.